Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is just after 6 o'clock in the evening, Tuesday, the 4th of April, 2023. Right now in Jacksonville, Florida, it is 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 28 degrees Celsius. We are off for a cruise, headed down to see a man about a boat. Alright, they got the little guy out of the road. So, man, I have broken 2 pairs of sunglasses today. I'm down to 1 pair in here. I guess I gotta hit up Home Depot or something. But, oh, come on. Hair getting in the way as well. So, I've been getting up earlier and earlier, going to bed earlier as well. Like I was in bed asleep by 3:30 this morning. So it's a whole lot different than 6 or 7. And by 12:30-ish, I was ready to get up. I had my coffee ready it was before 1 o'clock. So it feels a bit unusual still, but I've gotten quite a bit accomplished today. Found my Amazon deliveries, or the Amazon packages that I talked about the other day. My tenant did have them, so she brought them over and dropped them off. I need to make up a sign saying deliveries over here, because she keeps getting bugged. Why is this thing powering off and not connecting? Okay, it says it's connected again. So I don't know. Hopefully it's connected. We'll see. So yeah, I'll make up a sign. I've been saying that for I don't know how long. I need to actually do it. I've got a piece of wood sitting on the counter on my porch. When it rains, it pours. I found some wood. I think they are dresser drawers, fronts or something. I found a couple of those and had them in here. And then my son-in-law gave me a square piece of red oak, which it looks a little too nice to paint for a sign like that. I might turn it into a small cutting board. It's about 12 by 12, maybe 11 by 11, something like that. But anywho, so yeah, I got a lot accomplished, considering getting stuff out of the back seat. It's still not cleaned out, but I've got probably half the stuff that was back there in the house and put away. Most of it put away. There were a few things that I'm not sure where I'm going to put them yet. So, and there's still a couple things back there. Like I said, I've got a couple of go bags. Not really like get home bags or anything like that. Just my everyday carry possibles bags. So anyway, I did grab one of the smaller ones. I took it in, went through it, reorganized it a little bit, and it had a power bank in it. So I charged that back up and brought it back out here. But it's just a small, it's got like a power bank and a cord to charge my phones. Some cordage, a knife, you know, just some basic stuff that you never know when you're going to need. So yeah, slowly but surely I'll get it done. I should be done this evening. Actually, I should be able to put the walker in the back seat sometime this evening. Once I get done doing what I'm doing down here, I'm heading almost to St. Augustine. It probably is St. Augustine. It's the World Golf Village. Bucky's there at the World Golf Village exit. I'm supposed to meet this guy there. So hopefully he will show. He hasn't gotten back to me on my text messages. So I hate when people do that. Of course, he may be, you know, busy and not looked at his phone or whatever. But still, I mean, my own grandson blew me off. I had texted him and told him I wanted a sticker about the crew, like, you know, his school rowing team. I don't want just a regular school sticker. I want one on the rowing team to put on my laptop. But he never looked at his phone, so. And it was legit. His mom said he didn't have his phone most of the day because they were slowly moving things. Oh, I forgot this has got a express lane with a sun pass. I don't have a sun pass for this vehicle. God damn it. I need to get one of the kids to hook me up. All three of them have passes. So I don't use them that often. Like with the van, well, they didn't have, this wasn't a sun pass back when I still had the van running, which is, I need to get that thing fixed back on the road. I need a couple of $100 for a radiator and cooler and some other stuff. And then hopefully that fixes it. Excuse me. There's a lot of traffic out here, but it's moving pretty steady. So that's a good thing. My son was saying the other day that he's got the sun pass, but then somebody told him he wasn't allowed to pull the trailer in the express lane. I don't know. They're going to have to look it up. But if you can't pull a trailer over there, it's basically worthless to him for his work truck. That's the main reason they would use it. said, though, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to, I'll talk to my son-in-law, because he uses it, and I'm pretty sure he pulls the trailer all the time. Keep saying express lane, 2 axles only. Now I gotta get over again. $25 plus toll for toll violation. Anyway, they'll figure out some way to get you, won't they? They're always wanting your money. Always wanting your money. I was watching this channel, new to me. He's actually rather, his channel is newer. This channel is new. Apparently he's had a channel before, but Old Man in the Woods, he did a video earlier today that I was watching, talking about, if and when something were to happen, how would you get home? What's in your get home bag? And do you have an idea on how to get home? And he says, from his work to home is 26 miles. He thinks he can do it in 2 days. I think it might take me 4 days to do that same distance, depending on where I was at. But right now, if something were to happen, sure, I know my way back home. It's 15 miles that way on the interstate, but I need to get down and off it, and down on the flats in order to find water and stuff like that, which might not be too difficult. I keep going past retention ponds and all that good stuff. There's going to be people out there who also don't have water, and they'll be looking for it. People might be looking for food or just whatever you got. So right now, okay, I've got my walker thing with me. That might help me to some degree. A cane or a staff, which is what I usually rely on. Luckily, between here and home, I don't have any real bodies of water to cross. There's no big rivers between me and the house. If I was on the other side of the river, closer to my daughter's house, I'd go there instead. So, all right. So now I ain't been down this way in a while. Where does this express lane end? Because the road's going to fork up here. I'm going to say on the left fork, which is 9B, and the right fork goes to, oh, okay, I see what they did. That way is 295, continues on over to the bridge. They did one that goes down here and under the road. So an underpass to take you that way. And then this way just continues on. All right. Oh man, I don't know if you can see over there all that building. Just a few years ago, that was all pine forest. All part of the D-Dot Ranch. They had bison and all kinds of critters. Some of this over here I've been watching more or less the past couple of years go up. Again, I haven't been down this way in probably a year, maybe a little longer. But those condos were going up. All right, where are we at? Coming up on Phillips Highway. 2.5 miles to Daytona Beach to 95. Headed towards Daytona Beach. So I'm getting pretty close to where I need to be. Rat buggy ain't running too badly. So, the AC is working nicely. Turn that down a little bit. Ooh. My neighbor friend brought me over a bunch of food again today. Several frozen dinners and 2 loaves of frozen bread. Put 1 loaf of bread out and put 2 of the frozen dinners away in the freezer and one in the refrigerator. So I don't have room in my freezer. Very little room in the freezer. I did manage to fit the bread in 1 loaf. So I got bread for a while. And I say that with the caveat that, I need to try this bread. See how it tastes. It's a whole grain bread, so it should freeze okay. But sometimes they get an off flavor, when you got all those nuts and seeds and stuff like that, and then you freeze them. So we'll see. I reckon it can always be toast. Then I took out a large package of chorizo. It's not quite a pound. I think it's like 12 ounces or something. And then I took out a pound of ground beef. I got it thawing up. I'm going to go ahead and throw it all in the crock pot with a bag of peppers and onions. Maybe a little bit of seasoning. But I think the chorizo is going to have, going to add a lot to it. Mainly, I just want a big old pot of ground meat, all cooked up, ready to go. Because then I can do tacos or burritos. Just make up a cheese dip. Do nachos, So basically 2 pounds of ground meat. I'll be good for most of the week. Turn it into chili. Just take some salsa and drop into it. Some different spices and whatnot. And pretty much the same way with make up some rice and mix the rice with the ground meat and throw in some cheese, maybe some beans, and make like a burrito bowl or wrap it up in a wrap. So, yakking about it. My mouth is watering. I think I'm gonna grab me a sandwich down here at Buc-ee's, just because I'm at Buc-ee's. So I have to figure out which exit is Buc-ee's. Alright, this is Palm Valley Nocatee. I made up, if you get the little drink packets from, well, I got mine at Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree, whatever. Those packets are supposed to go into a single bottle of water. Ooh, I don't know how you can drink something that sweet. I was dividing up 4 of these with ice, of course, or I would make up a soda bottle full, 16-ounce bottle full of it, and then use about a quarter of it when I made up my drink on top of the ice, and then add water. And I made up a 2-liter. This is just one of those little things, and it's a little weak, but it's still sweet. It still has. I used a cherry 7-Up mixer, and I can still taste the cherry. So each one of those little things will make up a 2-liter, and that'll be 4 or 5 drinks. So. Sorry, my eye is itching. That sounds rather frugal to me. Yeah, back off, Doc. Lord of mercy. No wonder that wind was screaming in the windows. I ain't gonna say how fast I was going. Oh. Anyhow, I hope this dude's going to be here. Like a 45-minute ride, 45-minute ride. I'm not kidding. I do this ride just for my own, just to get out and relax a little bit. But the one thing I really don't like about dealing with people on Facebook, sometimes you get, it works out really well. Other times, they just shine it you on. Where you get back to them, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot what time it was," or something, We can do it again tomorrow. No, I don't think so. Not an hour and a half ride. Vehicle down on the side of the road. Kind of patting myself on the back. There was some stuff out last night that I didn't grab. I'm still kind of second guessing myself because, like, there were two car batteries, a couple of other things there that were interesting. I did manage to cut the cord off of a vacuum cleaner because I've been looking for one of those. I want to extend the cord on one of my fans so I can put it out on the porch. Alright, Park International Dock Parkway, 1 mile. So we just about there. We are just about there. And sometimes I talk. I got no instrumentation. Whoa, he was pushing a wall. Still be right on over to the line. I think I made a better time than they said I was going to. What kind of time I got showing on this thing? 26 minutes. Oh yeah, they said it was going to be 45. Google did anyway. I guess maybe traffic cleaned up or something. Not a problem. I got here early. I'd rather be 20 minutes, half hour early than 3 minutes late. It's just the way I am. So, oh, I should have been in that other lane. I'll get there. Trust me, I can get there. Better figure out where to park. This place is huge. But while I got the chance, I'm going to go ahead and get on off of here. So let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down, thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fantabulous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. I told you I'd get over it. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I'll see y'all again. I hope you have a fantabulous day. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye. Maybe they got sunglasses in here.